I was standing at the altar smiling like an idiot, and then her ex walked in and ruined everything. We'd been together 4 years. Not perfect, but real. We survived job losses, family deaths, fights, therapy, everything. I proposed after a tough year, thinking we'd earned our happy ending. She cried when I got down on one knee, said yes before I finished the question. 10 months of planning followed. Venue by a lake, family only. 150 guests, real flowers, classical quartet. My mom bawling over the dress she helped pick out. I was nervous that day, but in a good way. Tux pressed, hair clean for once, heart thumping but steady. I was ready. And then he showed up, wearing jeans and a hoodie like some TikTok villain. Walks right into the ceremony like it's a damn rom-com climax. Everyone turns, gasps. My best man goes to stop him, but he waves a laptop in the air. "I just need 1 minute," he yells. "You all deserve to see this." No one moves. Everyone's too stunned. He plugs into the projector like he owns the place. Screen goes black, then a video starts playing. It's her, in a hotel room, laughing, pouring drinks, kissing him, then climbing into bed. Timestamp? 1 week before the wedding. And that's when I realized this wasn't just a mistake. It was a setup. Silence. Then chaos. Someone screamed. Her grandma dropped her purse. People started shouting over each other. Her dad charged the ex like a linebacker. Her mom pulled her aside, yelling something in her ear. And me? You ever feel your soul leave your body? I just stood there, staring at the screen like my brain hit pause. Couldn't hear anything. Couldn't move. She ran up to me, sobbing. "It's not what it looks like." Classic line. "We had a fight. I didn't know how to tell you." I said nothing. I couldn't. I felt like I was watching my own body from outside it. My brother grabbed my arm. "We're leaving," he said. Pulled me out the hall, past the photographers, past the cake, past my crying mom. I got in my car and drove. No GPS, no music, no clue where I was going. Just away. Never made it to the reception. Never said goodbye to anyone. Didn't answer my phone. Didn't check socials. I didn't eat. Didn't sleep. I just vanished. The next morning, I woke up on my couch, still in my suit. Tie undone. Phone dead. Mouth like sandpaper. Plugged it in. 87 missed calls. 200 plus texts. Half from her. Half from people I didn't want to hear from. Her first message? "Please, I messed up. Please just talk to me." Then voice notes. Crying. Begging. Saying it was a mistake. That we had a fight a week before the wedding. That she thought I didn't love her anymore. Then came the guilt trips. "I didn't mean for it to happen. It was just one night. You didn't even notice I was pulling away." Pulling away? I'd noticed. I just thought it was stress. You don't assume the woman you're marrying is pulling into someone else. Then her mom called, voice shaking, asking if we could talk. "She still loves you. Don't throw away everything." My mom? She almost had a heart attack. Literally. We had to call someone. My dad told her not to mention her name again in the house. Then the ex started posting. First one was a selfie of them in bed. Caption, "Guess there's no wedding after all." The next day, more photos, more likes. One of her sitting on his lap, holding champagne. Another of them at the beach. Took her back. She missed this. At that point, I shut down everything. Deleted Instagram, killed Facebook, turned off my phone, didn't want to exist, didn't want to be seen. Just me, blackout curtains, whiskey, and rage. Didn't leave the house for days. 2 weeks later, I was still off grid. No calls, no texts, just silence. Then 3 of her friends showed up at my apartment. I didn't answer. They waited. Sat on the damn stairs like it was an intervention. Finally, one of them slips a note under the door. "You don't even know half of it." I open the door. She looks me in the eye, says, "It wasn't just once." Turns out, my fiancé had been seeing her ex for months. Not once, not twice, at least 3 times that they knew of. One was while we were cake tasting for the wedding. And then she adds, there was someone else too. Another guy. No one knew who. Some random from work maybe. All they knew was, my girl had been playing me for almost a year. Straight up double life. I asked why no one told me. Their answer? "You were happy. We didn't want to ruin that." Imagine hearing that. Imagine everyone saw the cracks, but let you walk barefoot into a minefield anyway. I slammed the door in their face. Didn't open it for days. A week later, I packed a bag and dipped. No warning. Just left the city. New apartment. No social media. Changed my number. Only person who could reach me? My best friend Nick. He checked in every week, made sure I ate, dragged me out for beers, literally saved me. Meanwhile, she kept texting from random numbers. Her mom emailed me. Her cousin DM'd me on LinkedIn. I never replied. Not once. A month passed. Then Nick invited me to his rooftop for his birthday. Chill vibe. Pizza, beer, no drama. That's where I met Lena. She wasn't loud or flirty. Just normal. Real. We started talking and didn't stop for hours. I hadn't smiled like that in months. I mentioned my ex. Lena paused. Just for a second. Said the name sounded familiar. I didn't think much of it at the time. I should have. Next day, she sent me a meme. We started texting, then calling, then seeing each other. For the first time since the wedding from hell, I felt okay. Not healed, but alive. It was a Tuesday. Random morning. I'm cooking eggs, half asleep, when my phone buzzes. It's a DM from one of her old friends. Someone I barely knew. Message says, "You need to see this." Attached is a photo. My ex, holding hands with someone. Zoom in. It's my brother. Caption, "This time it's real. I stood there in my kitchen, spatula in hand, egg burning on the stove, just staring, like my brain had disconnected from reality. I texted him immediately. Are you serious? He replied 3 minutes later. I don't owe you any explanations. That was it? No apology? No shame? Nothing. I called my mom. She was crying before I said a word. Your father already saw it, she said. He hasn't spoken all day. Turns out, they'd been seeing each other for weeks. Got close after the wedding exploded. Trauma bonding, they called it. My mom wanted to kick him out. My dad told him, you're not his brother anymore. And me? I felt like the floor disappeared. First the girl, now my own blood. My family dinners? Dead. Group chat? Deleted. Childhood home? No longer mine. I moved in with Nick that same week. Nick didn't ask questions, just handed me a spare key and a beer. I crashed on his couch for 2 weeks, then took the guest room. Started working out, cooking again, shaving, basic human stuff. I didn't talk about my brother. I didn't say his name. Then Lena came back into the picture. She never pushed, never asked what happened, unless I brought it up. We started seeing each other twice a week, then more. I was still cautious, still broken in places, but I was also tired of being numb. After 5 months, Lena asked if I wanted to move in. Her place was bigger, nicer. I said yes. For a while, things were good, like scary good. She was kind, smart, real. I didn't feel like I was being watched or judged all the time. Then one night, she's in the bath. Her phone lights up on the counter. I wasn't snooping, just passing by. Name on the message? Casey, my ex. Message said, he doesn't know, right? My stomach dropped. She came out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel, humming. I was still staring at the message on her screen. She noticed. What? She asked. I held up the phone. Why is Casey texting you? Her eyes locked on the screen. Her face dropped. She didn't even pretend, just whispered, shit. I stepped back. What does she mean? He doesn't know what? She sat on the bed, quiet. Then she told me everything. Turns out she and Casey knew each other. Not besties, but same college, same parties, same circles. When Casey saw Lena in Nick's birthday photos, she slid into her DMs. At first, friendly, then weird, telling her I was dangerous, manipulative, that I hit her, that I had a rage problem. All of it was a lie. Lena didn't believe her, at least not fully, but she was freaked out. She started dating me anyway, and hoped it would go away. But Casey didn't stop. She sent Lena screenshots, heavily edited, fake hospital visits, fake bruises, a blurry photo of me throwing my arms in the air like I was yelling. Lena never showed me any of it. I wanted to tell you, she said, but I didn't want to mess things up. Mess things up? I laughed, loud, bitter. You let her poison this. After everything. I didn't sleep that night. I started getting messages from blocked numbers. She's lying to you again? She's just like your ex. Trust no one. Was it Casey? Her friends? My brother? I didn't know. But someone wanted me spiraling. Then Lena got a letter. Like a physical letter. No return address. Inside was a printed email thread. From me to a girl named Ava. Saying I missed her. Wanted to see her again. It was obviously fake. Same writing style as the old texts Casey used to send from fake numbers. But still, Lena read it and cried. I was being framed in real time. By someone obsessed with ruining anything good I had left. I confronted Casey at her job. Yeah, I showed up. She looked me in the face and said, I told you I'd always be part of your life. You just didn't listen. She smiled. Walked back into the building, like she won. That's when I knew. She wasn't just angry or heartbroken. She was playing a long game. A month later, I was keeping to myself. No drama, no dating, no parties, just work and occasional beers with Nick. Then one morning, 7 a.m., boom, 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 loud pounding on my door. I open it. 2 cops, stern faces, no hellos. Are you Jason Miller? Yeah. Turn around. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest for assault. I froze. Laughed, actually. What? They cuffed me. Dragged me outside barefoot. No phone, no jacket. Tossed me into the squad car. I asked, who the hell did I assault? One of them looked straight ahead. The other turned to me. Your brother. He's in critical condition. My stomach flipped. Wait, what? I haven't seen him in months. They said they had a recorded call from me, allegedly telling Casey I was going to finish what I started. She gave them the tape. I was thrown in a holding cell, cold, alone. An hour passed, then 2, then 3. I sat on the bench, heart racing, thinking, who got me out of jail? Who really hurt my brother? Why is Casey trying to destroy me like this? What happened between her and Lena while I wasn't looking? And who's been behind this whole thing since the beginning? And I wasn't even close to the end. It goes deeper than just a jealous ex. Trust me, drop your wildest theory in the comments, like if you're still breathing. Subscribe for part 2, because it only gets darker from here.